Hey guys, so I'm really excited to be launching my first book, Searching Home. I've been a co-author or editor for different types of books, but this is my first book that I'm publishing as the sole author, so I'm very excited to be sharing this book with you guys. This is a book of poetry about love and relationship and death and spirituality. It wasn't easy to come up with the title because I wanted to give the idea of looking for a home. So at first it was journey to home and then journey home, way back to home, but then I decided to go with searching home because search actually has two meanings. One is to examine and explore, and the second one is to look for or find. And so when you search Google, it's, I guess, kind of like examining and exploring the meaning of home and then looking for a home. I don't know why, but this year, a lot of people have been asking the question, have I really ever truly loved someone? Even myself. Have I ever truly loved my friends and families, or even myself? And I think it's a very important question because we're so connected in different sorts of mediums these days, but at the same time, it seems that we're also very isolated ever since COVID, and then social media just blew up, and we're so much connected yet disconnected in different ways. So I think it's really important to explore the idea of true love. And for me, at least, God is love. So love has its own life and its own journey apart from our ego, and I kind of wanted to put that in the book. Another theme in the book is metamorphosis. One of my favorite books growing up is called The Hope for the Flowers, and in that book there's a part where someone asks while looking at a cocoon, is this alive or dead? And it says it's both. A cocoon, or the metamorphosis phase, is both alive and dead at the same time. So a true transformation is actually, I think, some kind of death. And even as a child, I've always been fascinated with the idea of death. I think because I saw life as something in between birth and death. And if life is in the present, then it exists between birth and death. So I think in order to look into the real meaning of present and being alive, I kind of focused a lot on death. And by going through some kind of death, it could be a death of an ego or relationship or your old self, or a construct of reality or a preconception, then I think we kind of grow into the next phase and are able to be more present with ourselves and others. The last takeaway I want to share with you guys is that we are all lovers or beloved, meaning whatever stage we are in life, we are either loving someone or being loved at all times. And so when you guys are reading the book, I want you to maybe ask this question: how am I loving and how am I being loved?
Something good isn't always good. Something bad isn't always bad. Good thing then isn't always good now. Bad thing now isn't always bad later. Something good for you isn't always good for me. Something bad for me isn't always bad for someone else. A good choice isn't always the best. A bad choice isn't always that bad. Sometimes it's better to make bad choices than only good ones. Some bad choices are detrimental, but even that isn't the end. Some reach their destination sooner than others. The destination is when you are no longer dreaming, when you've achieved and accomplished, when you are good. And when you are good, you're left with this question: was this the best? I stopped trying to reach the destination. I made some bad choices. I made some good choices. I lost some things. I gained some things. And then I pause and think, it wasn't that bad after all.